So I want to tell you a story about that my friend Nancy. Nancy is a very beautiful girl. She she had one guy, a medical doctor that was coming to marry her that time. This guy is a very good guy. From the way he talks about the guy, you know that this guy is a good guy. When she's coming back, the guy will buy different things for her. She will collect, but she's not interested in the guy. The one she's interested is the one guy like that sells things in Aba market. When she's coming back, this guy will be shouting on the phone, "Where are you?" The guy will be shouting, say, you'll be hearing the shout through the phone. The phone is not on loudspeaker. She will be shaking. She'll be shaking. And trying to explain herself. Every time she's trying to explain herself to this guy. But that medical doctor will just be gentle. And I'll be wondering, why is this girl not liking the gentle person? At the time, I think I asked her, I said, why don't you like this better person? She said, you know that in marriage, God does not really give you what you want. Eh? Me, I've not started thinking of marriage that time, but it doesn't make sense to me. I said, really? God does not really give you what you want? What you don't want? Who does that? Which father will give your child will ask you for bread, you give your child serpent? It's now that I'm really understanding her thinking. And I don't know whether that's the kind of thinking this my sister Osinachi has. That God does not really give you what you want. So you have to endure and carry the cross for the rest of your life. Ha! I don't know whether some women have that kind of thinking. No, I don't really know. I cannot explain. I'm not in their mind. But if you are among those kind of women, please, that is not biblical. It is not biblical. It is wrong. It's not true. The Bible said that you will exceed the desires of the righteous shall not be cut short. That whatever you ask God, that is what He give you. He even ask you, which of you as a father will give his child snake when he asks you bread? Anything you ask God for, that is what God will give you. I don't know where she has that kind of mentality, and that is what she was working with. I don't know where she is now, but I'm sure if that girl married that Aba market boy, she would not be happy in that marriage, because that man was showing her everything that looks like abuse, and she was taking it, praying, because God will not give you everything you want in marriage. I don't know where she got that mentality. I don't know. And people that go through this type of thing are women that are very good. They like abusive men. I don't know why. Maybe they think that their goodness will change the man. I cannot explain their reasons. I just cannot explain. But marriage is not where you do evangelism. Evangelism is different. Marriage, Bible made it clear, do not be unequally yoked with an unbeliever. Anybody you see that is a threat to your peace of mind, to your sanity, you don't need that person. You don't need to spend the rest of your life with that person. You know what it means, the rest of your life? I don't know where we get all this thinking. Please, let's throw it away. Okay? Another mentality women have, a lot of women pray, I want a man I will build with. I want a man. Okay, let me leave that. Now, there's another man. Somebody told me the story. This guy is a medical doctor, and there is a nurse that works in the same hospital with him. That nurse is a junkie. She's an addict. She's addicted to cocaine. Okay, and I don't know what, they started going out together, and the man fell in love. And it's that junkie that he said he wants to marry. Everybody was telling him, "Are you sure?" In fact, at the time, they took that girl to rehab, to get herself, because she was now behaving somehow. She came back. They thought that she had gotten herself. They married. People were telling her, this girl, are you sure? I love her. She has changed, or she will change, whatever his reason was. And they married. As they now married, Auntie started her smoking again. She injects it. It's not smoke. She injects it. She's a nurse now. She knows how to inject herself. She injects herself. And when it started again, the husband was trying to correct her. She got angry one day. went and hired her fellow addicts, and they dealt with this man. That man just escaped death by just an eyebrow. They now arrested her. That was how he came to him. This is how good people entangle themselves with bad people. It will now look as if marriage is bad, but marriage is not bad. It's just that we make the wrong choices. We make the wrong, especially good people, good men, good women. I know there are a lot of good men out there. I know there are a lot of good men out there, but many of them are making wrong choices. There are a lot of good women out there that are making wrong choices. I want to encourage you to be wise. The Bible says we should be wise as a serpent and gentle as a dove. So even as you are gentle and good, please add wisdom to it. Be wise. Don't be foolish. The Bible gave us a parable where he said something about the 10 virgins. 10 virgins. 5 were wise, 5 were foolish. That means these people they are virgins. That means they are obedient to God's word. They are not prostitutes. They are virgins. They are obedient. They are children of God. But they are foolish. So you can actually be in church and be foolish, fully anointed, speaking in tongues, but it's possible that you are foolish. You may not be able to make right choice. That's why we need wisdom. We need wisdom. It's time we pray for wisdom in marriage. It's time. It's obvious that we are not getting it right. And it's from the foundation. It's from the relationship. It's not the problems of marriage cannot be solved inside marriage. It's from the foundation. That is the relationship. That's where it gets the what is it called? The problem it starts. We can't get it right inside relationship. It's from the marriage. We can't get it right inside marriage. It's from relationship. That's where it has to be corrected. So make the right choice. As a man, look well. As a woman, check well. Everybody's talking about wife material, wife material. Many women are working hard to be wife material. Sometimes I ask, is that husband, doesn't he have material? When I say it, somebody will laugh, but it's true. Is it that husband don't have material? And I'm beginning to think that the way things are going now, I think there should be more advice for men right now, because most times women are always advised, submit to your husband, submit to your husband, submit. I saw a video today, this night, before I started making this video. A woman with blood on her face. I'm sure it's a fight between husband and wife. I think pastors and people in authority should start explaining the meaning of this submit, because I don't think we are getting it right. Submit is not slavery. Submit is not subjugation. Submit is not being a footmat. It's not stupidity. That is not what submission means. Submission means to be able to take care of this person so that she will be able to obey you. We are submitting to God. God is not punishing us. We need to really put out, me personally, I prayed for wisdom for 1 year, even till now, I'm still praying for it. It's time, especially if you are still single. In fact, everybody, put your hand on your head and say, God, give me wisdom to succeed in my relationship. Pray that prayer every day, because we need it. It's obvious that we need it. We are getting it wrong. We that have not married and those that have married, we are all getting it wrong. It's time we get it right. So this Nancy, that was her own belief, that God will not give you what you want in a relationship. And I don't know, wherever she is right now, I know if she married that man, she will not be happy. If she has not, I don't know, it's a long time. I graduated from school. So there's another set of women that believe that they will have to build a man up to show that they are good wife material. I don't have any problem with that. But the only thing I have to tell you is, it's not every man that needs to be built up. Yes, you heard me. It's not every man that you are sent to build up. In fact, Any man that is not going anywhere, leave him where you met him. The Bible did not tell you to go and build a man up. That is the mistake we are making. I don't know where it is in the Bible. The Bible said that you should go and be a helpmate. That was instruction. Helpmate means that the man is already doing a work already. And he needs help to complete that work. And you are coming to help him on his work. Do you understand? So, the Bible did not tell us in any way as women to go and start the work for a man. And that is, you see, all these women here now, in this picture, they are the ones that want to start the work for the man. And most time when you do that, men become jealous. And that is what happened to this Osinachi's husband. They become jealous. Because it takes a man that is on his journey, doing his own thing, not to be threatened or intimidated by the success of the wife. If a man is on his own journey, doing his own thing, moving to greater heights, he will not care whether you are succeeding or not succeeding because he's also succeeding. But when a man is just on his own, you are the one that is building him up. When you don't build him up, he will not move. How long will you continue? You yourself, don't you need build up? So who will not be building you up if you keep building a man? And you know, men, they need to be in charge. A woman may not really have much and enter marriage, and that marriage may not be a problem. A man can build the woman up, but to build a man up is difficult work. One is that they are supposed to be the leader, and they will resist you in some way, and you will come and start looking as if you are nagging him. When you decide to marry a man that is jobless, just make up your mind that this man may be jobless his whole life. I'm talking to women that like to date jobless men, because that is why we are having a lot of single mothers in the society now. I'm talking to women that like to date jobless men, because you're dating a jobless man and you people are having unprotected sex. When pregnancy now comes, the man will tell you that he's not ready. Of course, he's not ready. And you know he's not ready, and you allow him to be having unprotected sex with you. Sometimes I wonder whether women keep you just give your safety in the hands of a man. Your life is your own to protect. It's nobody's duty to protect your life. You are responsible for your own life. The Bible says we should stay away from fornication, but you decide to be having it unprotected with a man that is jobless. That's why we have a lot of single mothers now, because jobless man will impregnate her and say he's not ready. Stay away from a man that is going nowhere. It's not every man that needs to be built up. If a man can marry you when he's jobless, just know that that man may not get a job anymore. I'm telling you, a lot of women have tried it. They are regretting it now. Any man that can marry you when he's jobless, just make up your mind that this man may not ever get a job again. Because if he can marry you when he's jobless, why should he get a job again? What's the move? Because the reason men work hard and if he's single, he's working hard so that he can marry. So if he can be jobless and marry, why will he get a job now? What is the move? What's the push? He has gotten a wife now. All he needs to sit down and eat his money that the wife is making. I'm not talking about men that maybe lost their job along the way. No, I'm talking about a man that is jobless now and you are trying to marry him. It's very risky. Very risky. There are many things you can do on the internet now to be making money. So telling me you are jobless is not an excuse. There are 1 million things you can be doing on the internet now. Go to Google now and type online jobs. Online jobs. You can work from home. You will see options will full there. You pick one and start doing one. So telling me that you are jobless now is a choice, if you ask me. It's a choice. It's a choice. And I don't know I don't really know how women put their put their head into that kind of thing to carry it and say that it's not doesn't matter. Well, uh, I don't know. I don't really know. So I'm just advising single women to be careful, be very careful. Okay, be very careful. So that is by the way. You can be friends with any man that is still jobless. If you can be friends, but not enter a relationship with that kind of man because relationship have expectations. One, he will start expecting sex from you. Even if he's born again, he will still expect sex from you. And your emotion will start rising. Before you know it, you will succumb to the sex. And just stay away from jobless men. Let them concentrate and look for a job. The truth is that the taste of a man changes when he doesn't have a job. Once he has a job, his taste changes. That is why you hear women saying, I met him when he doesn't have anything. And now he has a job. His taste has changed. He has money now. It's not you that he wants now that he has money. So it's better you meet a man when it's not that he will be a millionaire, but at least let him be comfortable. It's not that he's rich or he's poor. He's just in the middle. So when you now come into his life, he can now become bigger. But all those kind of people that because all these women here, the problem is that their husband is below the women. So they are jealous. They are intimidated by the wife's success. And they have to kill the woman. The woman that is trying to be good wife material, is now the victim of circumstances. It's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. So the next thing we need to look into now is there are many women that have this one is another story. This lady was killed. This one was also killed by the mother-in-law. Another thing we need to do is we need to learn how to accept that you're no longer needed in a relationship. A lot of women will stay in a relationship and waiting for the man to tell her, okay, leave my house now. Because the man asks you, please, will you be my girlfriend? You're waiting for the day the one will ask you, I'm tired of the relationship. I want you to go now. No man will ask you. No man will tell you that. No man will tell you that. No man will tell you to live his life. He will keep you there until you receive sense and know that it's time for you to go. I think we women are our own problem, okay? That's why I'm talking to women directly. I'm talking more to women because if women will really get, if we get wisdom, a lot of things in marriage in relationship will not be there. Okay, women like to they are usually drawn to abusive men. I don't know why. I think it's the trick of the devil. I think it's the trick of the devil. They are drawn to unavailable men that are not qualified to be good husband material. That's the kind of men women are drawn to. And I think it's a trick of the devil. You see a woman, a responsible man will be coming to her. This man is working. He's okay financially. It's not that he's rich or poor. He's okay. He can take care of you. But you see that woman saying she's loving one jobless man that is smoking. And in her mind, she's thinking that I love him. He's going to change. Why do we like to carry so much burden on ourselves? Why do we like that? You see, everything that happens inside marriage, the signs are there in relationship, but we just try to ignore it. This sister Osinachi's death would have been ignored, would have been avoided. It would have been avoided if the signs were hidden. But she's not here to answer any question. She's not here. All we need to do is to learn from her mistake. Please don't enter marriage and think you can change anybody. Don't enter marriage to start praying. I know you're a prayer warrior, but there are better things to pray for. Leave that prayer thing for something else. Leave that prayer warrior nature of yours. There are many things to pray for. At least pray for your husband to get more money. pray for protection, not for your husband to change from going to nightclub to staying in the house. That is ah that prayer can be answered though, but don't let it be your concern. Focus on other things. And when you don't focus on that, you will see the man will finally change or the woman will finally change. Okay, that's why I want us to really start studying. Okay, I don't know. A wise man said that if you are giving uh, a month 30 days to cut down a tree, what you will do is to use 25 days to sharpen your knife. You have 30 days to cut down a tree. Use 25 days to sharpen your knife. And when you sharpen your knife with 25 days, so that within 5 days you cut down the tree. You may not even use up to 5 days because your knife is very sharp. I think the problem in marriage is that nobody prepares enter marriage. We just enter marriage as in people. In fact, a lot of women are inside marriage now. They're not even married, but they're living with a man. In fact, this our generation don't even know the difference between husband and boyfriend. Anybody that you have given birth that say hello to you, they will pack their load and go to the man's. We need to correct these things, my dear women. You see, we have given men, as in we have sold ourselves cheap to men. It was not like this before. It was not like this before. I'm talking to single women now. It was not like this before. There is a mentality we sold to men now and they bought it. And they're now using it against us. What is that mentality? We sold the mentality that men are doing us favor to marry us. And they bought it. That's why they act the way they do. And in fact, we are even behaving more to prove that they are doing us a favor to marry us. That's why you see a woman who will see a man you are dating will slap you. He's dating you, you are not paying shish on your head. He will slap you, you will be begging. Please now. And you will be apologizing on top. Inside relationship or no marriage. We have belittled ourselves. It's time we go back and get back our crown as women. Because that is where this problem started. We have reduced marriage. We have reduced our value as women. Thinking that we are trying to be digital. We want to be, there is a word they use enlightened women. We need to get knowledge. Now, I have packaged some book. This book, I'm not selling it to. I didn't say you should pay me. I just got this book because I have read them. And me, I'm preparing myself. I don't know about you. You see this book, Fascinating Womanhood? Whether you're married or single, go and get this book and read. I will put this link down in the description of this video where I don't know where you'll be watching it. If you're watching it on YouTube, you see it on the description of the YouTube. If you're watching it anywhere or you type this link anywhere, click on it. It will take you to where you get these books, these 2 books, another book. There are other books in that folder. You will get it. Start studying. It's obvious that we need help. We need help in marriage now. We don't want to be killing ourselves. Marriage is supposed to be enjoyed. It's supposed to be enjoyed, not endured. Okay? We sold the wrong mentality to men. Men are now saying that they are doing us a favor to marry us. You want to know why I said so? Let me show you something. Let me show you something now. Let me show you something. This is a chat between me and somebody that we are chatting before. Let me show you something. We used to chat. We were actually chatting very well. Okay, good. This is somebody we are chatting. We have gone far in our chat. We have gone very far in our chat. He even invited me to come and see his family. Now we met on Facebook actually, and invited me to come and see his people. Me, I don't believe in all these Facebook things, but I just decided to give it a try. and went to see the people. So after seeing the people, he was supposed to, he promised that he would give me the transport to come, but he didn't send it when I was coming. I said, well, the place is close to my family house. I will go to my house and go from there. When I was coming back, I was expecting to give him the money. He didn't send the money. I was asking for the money. He didn't answer me. So I want to show you uh, some things, what happened between us, so that you see the mentality men have now towards marriage and relationship. I want to go back so that you see where it started. I will end this video with this story. This one is my personal story. I'm not telling anybody's story. Okay. So this is where it started. This is where it started. Okay. This is May. This is February 12th. Okay. I'm asking, I'll be going back to PH very early tomorrow morning. I should be on my way so I can meet up with the program. And this is when I've gone to see the people, his family, to see his mom and whatever, and sisters that came back. So I'm still expecting the money you promised. So, and that was my transport. I didn't really have much money. He didn't answer me February 12th. This is February 19th. He sent me a thumbs up. I didn't answer him. On 28th, he didn't talk to me again. No. On 28th, and I said, let me just know what happened between us. That's just because this person used to call me. We used to chat. We used to chat for a long time. He will call me, we gist. I don't know. Suddenly, he stopped calling. So I now greeted him. I wanted to, because that was February 28th. I want to end the talk on that February 28th. I greeted him. Just be reading. Good evening, sir. How are you doing and your mom? He didn't answer me. I just smiled. I now said, see, I understand that that everything we have been discussing has been neutralized by silence. Okay, I understand. Life is a choice, especially when it comes to life partner matters. It's a serious decision. So I get it. You are not interested anymore. It's fine, okay? You have moved on, so have I. So I just want to break the silence because I don't want to create enemies out of citrus. He now asked me, it took you so long to chat me. Are you seeing it? As in, I'm supposed to be the one that is chatting. Be listening, no? Because he's doing me a favor to marry me. I've not seen this person before. That meeting was the first time I'm seeing him. So I told him I just want to break the silence because I don't want to create enemies out of citrus. It's a choice. I just have a few questions to ask you. If you will be willing to answer it, then I will ask you. So I now started asking him, should I ask? He said ask. So I now asked, okay, I didn't really realize that I've been the one chatting you up. And when I stopped chatting, you stopped too. So when I stopped chatting, he stopped too. When I stopped calling, I didn't really know, but he used to call. Well, my question is, what exactly caused the silence between us? I've been trying to figure it out. I cannot really figure it out. We had no argument, no friction. I also do not want to believe that it's because I requested for you to fulfill the promise of 10K you made to me. Since I left your house, no call, no chat. I just want to know what happened so that I can learn from it and correct it in the next relationship. That's all. I await your response, please. So let's see his response. This one. I was trying to tell him, you want me, it was because he was telling me it took you long to answer me, it took you long to chat me up. So you want me, because I was sending him messages about my money, he was not responding. Will I continue talking when he's not responding? I just kept quiet now. Me, I have my respect now. If somebody is talking, you're talking to somebody, the person is not talking, it's not you. You keep quiet now. It's sure that the person doesn't want to talk to you. You said nothing. You really expect me to keep chatting with you when I sent all these messages and you said nothing, like no comment, no explanation, nothing. And you expect me to continue chatting with you? So let's see what he answered, because that's the one that is interesting. He said he did not behave matured. I said, okay. By asking for transport the way you did. Okay, I did not behave mature by asking for transport. Okay. You then left. About 18 days, you did not say I'm back to PH or call. It's now you are greeting me. Are you are you listening to this discussion? I left your house. You didn't give me transport. I was calling you. You didn't respond. And you expect me to, when I come back to Port Harcourt with my legs, I will now call you and tell you, Uncle, I'm back. Oh, I will now call you. Okay. It's just that little transport that make you behave like this. I'm surprised. Up till now, my sisters and my mom are asking of you. Did you ever ask of them? Even up till now, or even say hi to me. It's very poor of you. I just laugh. You can see my very wonderful laugh here. I'm really enjoying this conversation tonight, truly. So let me get this straight. When you say you take care of the transport of my transport coming, you didn't want to fulfill the promise or what? You just said it for saying sake. I don't really get you because it's you that say you cater for the bill. And I asked, it became immature behavior. I'm surprised that you are surprised because I'm surprised too. If you cannot fulfill a promise of 10K, which promise will you then fulfill? If I can't trust your words, what are we doing? Okay, so these ones are me talking. This is really good to know. It's really interesting. So you don't think it's also poor of you not to call me? As in, I didn't call. You don't know whether I even reached where I was going. You didn't call. I didn't, and that is what is happening now. Women are now the one pushing relationship. There are some women that will actually be calling, yeah, I've gone to the family house. Yeah, the family, they have seen me. The sisters have seen me. They will not be the one calling. Okay. Look at what he now said. You can't continue this way. The world is a small place. Like I told you before, how my sister went to London to see a man she doesn't know. Now they are happy with 3 kids. She made that journey twice. She even used her money to furnish his house. Now the man is the CEO of a big company in Swiss. You have to build your future and believe in it. When you build it, God comes in. How many ladies can do that, my dear? How many ladies can do that? My dear, build your man to your taste and you see the glory. Don't always have that notion that there will always be another relationship. It's a bad one. Build your man, spend your money, spend money and get what you want. You're a big girl, you're not like other girls. I'm a gentleman, I can stay in a room with a lady without touching her. So change. I hope you are getting my story. This person, I've not seen him before. That meeting was the first time I've seen him. He has not invested anything in my life. And he's talking of building up. Telling me about the sister that traveled to London. You don't know the relationship between the sister and the man. Whether the man, you don't really know what happened between them. You just saw that your sister traveled and she told you what she wants to tell you. Will she tell you everything that the man has been, they were doing? And you just believe that your sister just carried herself, go to London and furnish a man's house. Just like that. I will just build a man. When I see any man on the road, I will start building him. A man that is not showing any commitment, not showing any concern, not showing anything, I'll just start building him because I've not seen man in my life. And some women will actually put head now and carry this load and start building it and start praying that the man will change tomorrow. Let's continue this story. They said, so your mom and sisters are asking about me because they as a man asking about me because they know as a man you are supposed to follow up a woman you want, not a woman following you up. Okay. What makes you think I'm a big girl? Oh? You can't know. I don't understand. You just see me, you think I'm a big girl. How? And you're not a big man. This one is the one. You're not a big. I don't get it. It's a woman you met today that will come and start building you up. Yeah, I've seen different things, but I've not seen this type. This one. I've I've seen different. In my single life, I've seen different versions of men, but this one, I come up cap. So let's continue this gist. They say so. I get it now. So the reason you didn't send the money is because you think I'm a big girl and I shouldn't ask for money. Okay. It's making sense now. it's making perfect sense. You didn't even care to respond to me. You just ignored my chat as if I was stupid. Well, thank you for responding to the questions. Really appreciate it. All the best. Your action shows clearly that you have no single likeness or love for me. I'm not looking for a man to build up. I don't have the resources to build a man. Any man, okay? All I need is a man that will love me. And you don't even like me one bit. It's okay. Life is a choice. You know, I never said you are stupid. I said the way and manner you used to ask the money, I was not happy. You didn't behave maturely, knowing very well that I will send it. I expected your call when you get back, but you didn't even call or chat. Is that good? Tell me. Okay. Even on Valentine, okay, that I came back on 12th, right? On 13th. The next day was Valentine. Even on Valentine Day, you were also expecting me to call, right? If I and I asked you if I have to do all these things, what then will be your work? What then will be your work? I have to call, chat, build you up. What is now your work? Okay, listen now. He now said, you are the man, you are the woman, your love should be more, and your care. Are you listening? Are you seeing this discussion? Because this is where the genesis of all this abuse starts, from relationship. Oh. This is the mentality a lot of men have, and women are buying into it. We have left our position. We are now doing the work of men. Because many women are doing it, actually. A lot of women, this thing he's saying, many women are doing it. Many women are doing it. They will carry the load and start calling, start cooking food and sending to a man that he doesn't even send you. Let's continue. Okay. How will I know that you will send the money? When you are not talking to me, am I Holy Spirit that will read your mind when you are silent? You are the woman, your love should be more. Okay. Oh, really? It's okay. Um, I am, I am looking for a man whose love will be more. Okay. Okay. Then I say, how will I know that you will send it? If you love me, immediately you go to PH, you will call me. Are you listening to this discussion? If you love me, immediately you go to PH, you will call me. And my sister, I hope you are seeing where all these things are coming from. The mentality we have sold to men. Are you seeing the mentality we men we have sold? Because it's women we have reduced ourselves to this level. This is how a lot of men think now. They are doing us a favor, so we need to work hard to keep them. And women are actually working hard. A lot of women are working so hard. Let's continue. So I'm glad we're having this conversation. Really, it's really mind opening. Really, I was really glad that I started this conversation with him. I'm glad, I'm glad you know now that I don't. I don't love any man who disrespects me and treats me anyhow. Who is not ready to care for me. I don't do that kind of love. I even wrote it here. I don't do such love, okay? I will simply transfer the love to myself. Life is too short, okay? You now said, no matter how a man loves you, you must show extra care. So, what way have you loved the man? What way has he shown me love now? Women are known for their soft nature. You must be romantic to your man. You must not challenge him. Always prove your right. I left Port Harcourt to visit you. It wasn't in my plan to travel. And I came because of you. After everything, you ignored me and be telling me if I loved you, I will call. What type of stupid love is that one? I ask again, if I have to do all these things, all the calling, do the caring, do the chatting, do the building up, what then is your own work? Because this is what a lot of women don't look at. They do everything in the relationship. They will do the calling, wash clothes. I'm not saying that washing clothes is bad though. But when you are doing these things, find out if the person you are working with is actually doing something. Not just be there and just be giving. Yes, it's good to give, but it has to be reciprocated. You can see the mentality we have sold to men. And they're playing along with it. All this thing he's saying I should do, is not what men do before now to get a woman they love. Men are they are hunters. They will call you. How far? Any responsible man you go to visit will call you. Have you reached? No, they will call you to know whether you have gotten. He's expecting me to do the calling. Let's continue this discussion. So, I left Port Harcourt to visit you. On Valentine's Day, I actually waited for that call on Valentine's Day. I know you were also expecting me to call you. Every responsible man who is serious with a woman called on Valentine's Day. And that was the day I knew that this thing we are doing is not working again. After all, I already know that Facebook things doesn't really work. But he called me for we started chatting from December. But that February was when we now finally saw. You didn't. You're expecting me to call. Well, I think I will stop the discussion with you. I don't want to say anything I will regret later, okay? Please go back to your silence. I have nothing against you. I don't think it can really work out between us. With this your entitlement mentality, because that is what it is. A woman is supposed to do this one. Okay, when we give birth, if I marry this kind of person, when we give birth now, I'm supposed to pay school fees. I'm supposed to pay house rent. I'm supposed to do this one. When you now keep doing all these things, you now look old. Like Osinachi. Osinachi is looking very old. She's just 42 years old. Looking very old. That man married her to death. Carry all the burden in the world and give the woman and be beating her on top. This is where it starts from relationship. And you will not see it, you will leave it and be saying it will change. Let's continue. Look at the now said, I gave you the greatest honor ever, but you never realized it. And I'm wondering, what honor? I have not seen man in my life now. That is it. He gave me the honor of having a husband that I have never seen in my life. A husband that I will be taking care, building up, caring for, uh, uh, romancing, doing everything for. His work is just to receive. He's not giving anyone. And anyone you don't do well now, you will not receive the beating. All right, let's continue. I hope you are getting the drift. Okay. Well, I told him I've already forgotten about you, okay? I just wanted to be sure what happened. I can see I did nothing wrong. It's just your entitlement mentality of a woman is expected to while you sit and watch. Well, life goes on. All the best. He now said, your next man, try and build him. It's not all that glitter that is gold. That is the one that got me. This building up, I don't even get it. I don't even understand this building up matter self. In all your conversation with you, my conversation with you, did you in any way tell me you need build up? You say you were into real estate and building. Is that not what you said? Is there any time we shared anything contrarily? You told me anything that you need build up, even if I've not met you. That was the first time. You're telling me about building up. You don't even know my financial capacity. Have you seen this type of person before in your life, please? This is what they call scam. And so women will put head now and carry it because they are good wife material. They know how to build men up. Why should it be a woman you met? Why should it be a woman you met? Why should it be a woman you met be the one to build you up when you have brothers and siblings doing well? It's me who live in Nigeria with you that expecting to build you up. And if you see this man very tall and huge, it's me. When I'm standing with him, he's very huge. It's me that you will now come and depend on. Wow, people get mind though. In fact, let me tell you as a woman, any man that's asking you for money does not like you. He has no love, not even one. In fact, does not even like you, not talk of love. When a man loves a woman, he does not ask her for money. He gives her money to take care of herself. Because a lot of women think that when a man will meet you, hey, please, it's because it's only you I have. It's not true. You are the only one he can use. Okay, let's continue. He now said, your next man, try to build him up. You know, all that. And I told me, I suggest you should start now to begin to build yourself up. Okay? Don't wait for your next woman to do that. Nigeria is already hard for everybody. Don't be a burden to an innocent woman. Be a protector, be a provider, be a builder too. You see, you don't understand. That's the reason. Does it really matter now if I understand? Because if you really want me to understand, you would have called me and communicate and make me understand. But no, you expected me to read your mind now because I'm Holy Spirit. I don't even want to understand, Seth. In fact, I was really surprised. I've not seen this type, my sister. Have you seen this type? Tell me. Because I have not. This one is really, I've seen different versions of men. But this one, off me. This one is really off way my leg. Your expectation from a woman is so unreasonable. Wow! I'm seriously shocked at this level of mentality. An unreasonable mindset. Wow! I really thank God for everything. No? This type of unrealistic expectation and unreasonable mindset will send a woman to early grave, and that is what happened to Osinachi. You see that thing that happened to Osinachi? It did not start today. When I'm reading this story to you, to tell you where it started, it's from relationship. They will expect everything from you. You are waiting for a woman to build you up. What is he doing now? Full grown man waiting for a woman to build him up. That is why Osinachi's husband started managing her business by force. When they pay her money, it will be inside the husband's account. She will now be begging for transport. Is that not wickedness? He has sent her to early grave now. The woman is supposed to call. She's supposed to chat you up. She's supposed to love you. She's supposed to take care of you. She's supposed to build you up. She will give all this without receiving nothing. Is that not what Osinachi was doing? My dear, I love my life, please. I'm not ready to die for anyone. No hard feelings, okay? I'm not. My life is very sweet. I'm still enjoying it. I'm not ready to die for anybody. So, and you're not romantic type. You talk very aggressive. You need to change. I know. Anyone you give, if you are romantic, me I will be romantic. If you are aggressive, me I'll be aggressive. That is my own. I say, wow, how can a man just sit down and be waiting to meet a woman to build him up? What then are you doing right now? How far have you gone? No communication. You just expect a woman you meet to know that she's supposed to build you up. Oh, wow, I never heard of this type of thing in my life. Oh, I'm super shocked. Wow, I'm really speechless. This one is just me. And I'm so glad for this mind revealing conversation. Me that is looking for a man to depend on. Here is a man expected to depend on me. Ha! Wow, unbelievable. I was really shocked. He now said, look at this. He said, you talk as if you're uneducated in this game. You're a relationship coach. I'm surprised you're asking this. You think everything is go to church and pray, go to Shiloh, demand and wait on God. Ask the head of winners. He will tell you his story. Ask Obasanjo, ask Obama. In every successful man, there is a woman. In every great man, there is a woman. Uncle, please. This is nonsense talk. Did you tell me anything that you need building up? Did we discuss expecting me to miraculously know that I'm supposed to build you up is unreasonable and unrealistic. Adults communicate. In what way did you need build up? What are you doing now that needs build up? I don't get you. Let me stop this story here so that because it's getting long. It's getting very long. Let this thing not get to 1 hour. He now said this one is very funny. He now said a lot a lot. Oh, okay, I think I asked him a question. Who does planning with Anna? Who does planning with another person's pocket? My job as a woman is to be a helper. What are you doing now that needs help? You didn't say, but you expect me to know. In what way do you need build up? A lot. You have to come close. Okay, a lot. You have to come close, be romantic, fight and get your man. You always think there is another man. But how did you fight to keep the previous one? You have to be a fighter, not a hoper. Okay. Osinachi has been fighting now. She has died. Yeah. Okay, you know, say that's why you see those party girls in school are all with good husbands because they are fighters. Okay, then the so-called good girls are single because they are hoping, my dear, they are single and alive. Some of those ones you are saying that are fighters, they have died in their husband's house. One day one day another will come. One day I don't know what he's writing now. To achieve greatness, I don't understand what he's saying here. If you hope, you might end up hoping. Hope never ends. Are you seeing somebody preaching to me or he has not preached to himself? Okay, just listen now. Okay, so what is your own job? If I have to fight, care, call, build up, read your mind, romance, ask about your business, do virtually everything, what then is your own job? You just watch, sit and watch. Just listen. Let's listen to his own job. Let's listen. And I say, my job is to provide and protect and guide. Okay, let's see. In what way? Is it not your job that you are expecting me to do? Our jobs are similar, but mine is foundation. Yours is soft part. Let me see now. I said all this unreasonable and unrealistic explanation you have is ridiculous and annoying. He said that is not. Are you seeing it? This is what women do. We have really changed all this is he's saying is what women are doing now. So he may not be wrong to say that it's not. Because women are doing it already. They are fighting to make sure they answer Mrs. Because Mrs. is the gateway to heaven. No, it's not. It's not to you. Okay, all right. Let's continue. Because everything you listed is what you want. It's in your favor. He's saying we build together. So how will you build me up? Tell me. Or you don't think I need building up? Because everything he has listed here is what I will do for him. Which one will you do for me? Listen, you know, say in so many ways. In what way is the man supposed to build the woman up? Let's listen now. Look at his answer. First in the room. Can you imagine? Did you see that? First in the room. That is when I got tired. I said, please, if I didn't chat it up this evening, you will still be expecting that I'm supposed to call you after 2 weeks. You didn't communicate with the woman you claim to have serious matter with. I said, please. Look at it now, say, you are the woman you are meant to call first. My dear, the reason I showed you this drama, is to show you where we have reduced ourselves as women to. So I am the person to marry you or what? You will be because everything I'm doing is expecting you to do is what men are supposed to do for their women. Why is it a woman who should call when a man should protect the woman as the weaker vessel? A man should be in charge of relationship. My dear sir, I cannot be in a relationship with this that is selfish, one-sided expectation. I'm really glad for this discussion tonight. Okay, it's okay. I think we have we have we have we have chatted enough. I now wish him now we had that discussion on February 28th. No discussion again. He now came on March 10 and send this one. I know you miss me. Say it. Ah. I know you miss me. Say it. So he actually knows what he's doing. He's just doing it to know to I don't know. Can you see how abused that? This is relationship. Oh. Somebody that I have forgotten and started continuing my life. He's telling me I know you miss me. I didn't even answer him. On 19th of March, I now told him I'm quite disappointed in you. I really thought you were matured and responsible, but we learn every day. Is it supposed to be a question or a statement? What exactly is it? It's really unfortunate the way you think and behave. Well, I have nothing against you. Life goes on, okay? Marriage is there is more to life than marriage. Marriage is good, but it has to be with matured, responsible, and prepared person. I don't think you are prepared for it, okay? I wish you all the best. I want us to get to this level where you walk out from anything that is a threat to your peace of mind. That is why I'm showing you this drama. Okay? That's why I'm showing you this drama. Walk out from anything that is a threat to your peace of mind. Stop fighting for any man that is not worth fighting for. There are things to fight for. It's not everything that you fight for. If you start fighting now, when are you going to stop? You have the rest of your life to live with this person. You are fighting now. When are you going to stop? Think about it, my dear women. This video is actually for you because we are on the receiving end. If you have watched this video to this end, I want you to tell me what you learned from it. Just write in the comment section, tell me what you learned from this video and what you are going to take home from it. I may be wrong in my analysis, but this is what I think you should do as a woman to protect yourself. Because abuse doesn't just happen. It is abused up. And you are supposed to train a man how he will treat you. But most time we meet a man and we just allow them to treat us anyhow. We don't even have values and how we should be treated. Anyhow they treat us is acceptable. In relationship, it's not acceptable. You need to say it clear and work out if it's not conforming to your values. We need to go back to our standard. That's why there's another book in this folder. When you open this folder, you will see other books there. Just read it. We need knowledge. It's obvious that we need help in relationship now. Go and get it. See all the books I put in this folder. I'm not selling anyone. I didn't say you should pay me. Click on this link, or type this link anywhere, or go to the description of this video on YouTube. Click on this link and get this material. We don't want to lose another vessel of honor in the name of a woman to carelessness that can be avoided. Please, we want to live long and fulfill the destiny God has put in our hands. Okay? So, it's my greatest desire that this video has touched your life. If it has touched you, share it to every woman you know. Comment below and let me know what you learned from this video. Okay? And please, I want you to keep praying for wisdom. Me personally, I pray for wisdom for one good year. The year 2020 was through year 2020 I was praying, God give me wisdom. I want to be wise. My mumu don't do. My mumu don't do. If you are watching me from somewhere out of Nigeria, you may not understand me. My mumu used to be too much. I pray for wisdom for one good year. Maybe you should start praying for wisdom. We need wisdom as women. No? For you to be a good wife, you need wisdom. Everybody, even men also need wisdom. Everybody needs wisdom. So let's try to get wisdom so that we don't die like chicken. Die in a way that can be avoided, but because of carelessness, we just die. Please, let this Osinachi's death be an eye opener to every woman, every man. Let's get wisdom and succeed in our relationship. Thank you very much, and God bless you.